Mr. Al Fox, the Director of the Department of Transportation.
Oh!
I want to thank you, Nate. As he said, I'm Al Fox, Director of Transportation, and it's good to be here in Charles Village to celebrate the bike parking facility. First of all, I want to thank Mayor Dixon, who's an avid cyclist, as you can see, and for allowing us to do this. Also, I want to thank Councilwoman Mary Pat Clark for being here with us today.
Happy to be here.
Lastly, I want to thank Sandy Sparks, Gary Gordon, and the Charles Village community for working with our staff to make this possible.
Yes.
Now, without further ado, the most athletic person I know, Mayor Sheila Dixon.
Oh, yeah!
Thank you, Mr. Fox. You know, I really want to share something just real briefly. And I'm so glad that the group, and I know I'm going to get the title wrong, but it was One Less Car. Any of them here? Want to organize Ride the Bike to Work Week? Come here, I need you to come up. Bring your kids. Come on, Gary.
Yeah, Gary, get up there.
Gary, Mike.
Come on, Mark, get up there.
Hey, Mark. All right, Patrick.
Well, here's the real deal. When I was city council president, they invited me to come and kick off an event about one less bike, one less car, one less car. And so when I came and we rode down to Penny Shop, and she's not here today, but she's part of the group, we started riding. And I said, you know, 30 years ago or more, probably more than 30 years ago, I used to be an avid biker. I would ride all over this city on my bike. You didn't have to have helmets during that time, but if you look at the hat that Mark has on, that's what we wore. But I still have the same bike, not this one, but another one. And I enjoyed it. You really get a different perspective of the city on a bike. You know, you're not driving cars, you're not dealing with fumes. There's so many great factors. And so it really was this group who really motivated me to get back to riding my bike. And I really am not only blessed, but it's been a real joy because I enjoy bike riding. And I really have to compliment them because they also helped me to motivate myself and our agency to really push forward with a plan to make this city more bike friendly. And I think we've come a long way. We have great trails, we have great streets now. We're about to kick off a great effort here in front of Eddie's Supermarket, and we want to thank the owners of that. Nate, our bike coordinator, who organized this. I want to thank the Charles Village Community Association for being a part of this effort and the citizens who live here. But this is really a great opportunity for all of us. Department of Transportation has been phenomenal. You know, we started 2 years now or more. Has it been 2 years or 3? But we meet at 6:30 in the morning. 2 years.
2 years.
Well, we meet on Fridays, and the group, every Friday you'll find a group of people riding, and we went through the whole winter this year riding on our bikes. 20, 17 degrees. But it just tells you not only for making Baltimore a safer city and making people more consciously aware. I'll wait for the medic. Great fire department too. Great medic unit. But not only helping us to get people on their bikes, and if you notice, more and more people are beginning to ride their bikes in the city because we're making it easier for them, and we're educating individuals in cars and pedestrians to understand and respect bikes. So we are very pleased today to kick this effort off and have Eddie's Supermarket make it not even, but make it convenient for people to put their bikes so they can walk up and down the shops and buy food and buy flowers from Gordon's Florist, and thank you for my flower. Or go down the street and buy some ice cream, or Starbucks, or buy some clothes at non-clouds. You notice I know the names of the stores up and down here. Well, I come around here and shop because that helps our economy, but I really want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for that, and to emphasize the fact that Councilwoman Mary Pat Clark is here with us. We've got seen her on the bike once or twice. We're going to get her out more on the bike with us.
I like the downhill part.
I can relate. But this is a great, great step, and this is just one example in this great community, and we want to spread this throughout the city as we move forward. So, on that note, I don't know if Jerry is here.
Jerry's here.
Come here, Jerry.
Jerry's here.
And your wife is here.
And there's someone here from
Eddie's Supermarket.
Is anyone here from Donna's?
Is anybody here from Donna's? Who's got great turkey burgers.
Daddy, go back to work.
Well, we really want to thank you for taking my space and making it for bikes and allowing people to come and park their bikes here. And we're going to continue to work on this. We want to thank you and your wife and make sure that we shop at Eddie's.
Yes.
We want to keep our businesses moving and thriving. So on that note, I don't know if you want to say anything since you're sharing some space with us. Please, Jerry, say something. And then Dana's going to come up and speak on behalf of the community.
Free groceries
Mayor
all
Dixon.
weekend.
I just want to thank Sandy Sparks and Mary Pat Clark and Nate for getting this thing together. I was very unhappy when the streetscape didn't happen, when the development up the street got stalled because of financial things. And I went to Mary Pat Clark and I said, we want these bike racks. We want people to be able to come to Eddie's and the neighborhood by foot or by bike, or to keep people in the neighborhood. So thank you for letting this happen, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, Jerry. I don't know how many people know the story I'm about to tell on myself, but I am so glad that we have bike racks, because about this time last year, I was desperately trying to back our SUV into a space just right down there in front of what's now Bird's. And little did I know that someone had parked their bike a little bit illegally, so the handlebars were sticking out. No. And I ended up catching the handlebars in our rear tail light. And about $300 later, Ralph and I had a new tail light, and I wanted to bend the bicycle, but the problem was really mine. The problem was ours. It is wonderful. People ask me, how do I feel about losing a parking space in Charles Village? Ralph and I drive an SUV. I vow to never give it up. I vow to walk more, but I'm not going to give it up. And it's hard to think of giving up a parking space, but to have these beautiful bicycle racks, and to be the first in the city of Baltimore is phenomenal. And the reason it happened is because the Charles Village Business Association, the Civic Association, Johns Hopkins, the mayor and city council all came together to make it possible. And that's what Charles Village is all about. We're a very unique community, but when it comes time to advance, to make change, and to make things better, we are all united to make it happen. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Dana. And I'm not sure if it was parked illegally.
Oh, here.
I'm bringing Mary Pat Clark up. No, I'm going to fix. I want you to come up and speak, Mary Pat. Please, come on.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I came in a Pontiac today, but I'm no less enthused about the bike racks. I want to thank the mayor for all that she's done to help us here, including these wonderful bike racks. We have 10 parking spaces where we used to have 1. And about a year ago, we were going crazy out here in the business area because, hey, where's Rebecca? Hey, Rebecca, where are you? Come out here. This is Rebecca LaFleur. She's president of the Charles Village Business Association. Hey, Rebecca! Yay! And the Business Association and the Civic Association said, we gotta get the crosswalks all the way across the street. We had bricks halfway across the street and everything stopped. So we consulted the mayor, and she talked to Colonel Spock, and the next thing we knew, we had bricks all the way across the street, and we've never forgotten that, and thank you for helping us with that. So, one last thing I'd like to say on this memorable occasion. We are standing in one of the 10 greatest places to live in the United States of America. And that was a decision made by the American Planning Association, Lori. And thanks for Yeah, for nominating us, and we appreciate it.